taco shows. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
Thank you for rocking on the job with 101.1 WJRR. The good, the bad, and the ugly brought to you by Bob World Order. We've got a resupply of Bob World Order t-shirts while they last. High quality, low priced, limited number.
That's an appropriate sponsor right there for Bob World. I mean, for a good, bad, and ugly, BWO. There's a sizes medium to triple X. JRR Facebook page is where there's a link right at the top to get yours.
Very top. You can go there. They're available for you to represent should you so desire to be part of the grassroots movement that is BWO.
And it's a limited amount. So get them while you can. The first batch went pretty much like that.
All right, let's sift through the bad stack, and then we'll rely on you, Taco, to bring it home with some better news. Some would say good news.
Yeah, some would say great news.
We had a late entry into the bad stack. Yeah, you might have heard about this guy earlier during In the Loop. We had a Lyft driver. He lives in Melbourne, but was working in Orange County and got all shooty with a couple of his riders. Mm-hmm. I guess a guy and his acquaintance got into the guy's car. Some sort of verbal altercation happened. He said, "Get out of my car." I guess they did. But one of them slammed the door, and, well, of course you should be shot then.
I think we're going to find out there's more to this story when we see video.
I'm sure there probably is, but come on, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't be shooting at them unless you truly feared for your life. But if they're out of the car, I don't think you do. You just hit the gas.
This creep in Winter Springs, Luis Eduardo Rendon. How does he...
Yeah.
Anyway, he's 28. He's facing charges of aggravated stalking with a credible threat to a person and invading privacy by installing and using a tracking device without consent. He was stalking a woman by doing the old AirPods, hide them in the car, and then track online.
This guy needs an ass whipping. I'm sure he'll get one.
Creep.
Yeah.
Full-on creep. Daniel Huerta is 27. He's a substitute teacher. I should say was a substitute teacher in Orange County. Howard Middle School, seventh graders, multiple seventh graders witnessed him performing lewd acts right in full view of the class.
Mm-hmm. Another guy that needs an ass whipping.
Yeah. He'll
get his in jail.
Daniel.
Then he apologizes like that's going to really do anything.
Sure. Uh-huh. Yeah. How about this story? This is in Altamont Springs. A guy named Jeremy Rouse. He's an Uber Eats delivery driver. Mm-hmm. He continued with his Uber Eats shift even after he realized that his autistic son was missing. He didn't want to damage his delivery rating. His autistic son was found by strangers nude on the entrance ramp to I-4.
Oh, that was the one right there in Altamont.
Correct.
Oh, God.
Correct. Yeah.
That is just super scary stuff.
We saw the pictures staged by this 27-year-old Tyler Noop out of De Leon Springs, posing the baby and the toddler with a handgun, weed, and beer. Mm-hmm. That's, yeah. By the way, the residence where those photos was staged also deemed unsafe. You know, the usual garden variety, exposed wiring, unfinished plywood walls, and partially missing ceiling.
Dude, get it together and quit doing stupid pose or pictures with your kid.
Yeah, invest some time fixing that stuff, dude.
Pat, we have one from a listener, an entry.
Which one?
Did you see the story about the parents that moved out of their house when their 12-year-old got home, house was empty? They moved out without telling their 12-year-old?
The parent hasn't thought of doing that.
Yeah, but they actually pulled through.
Those 12s are, you know.
Yeah,
that's right when they start to know everything.
Tough age.
Then we had the two e-bike rage cases this week.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was in Oviedo with the UCF professor who was enraged at a middle school student that he accosted near the Oviedo Aquatic Center. at Jackson Heights Middle School, grabbing his arm, knocking a helmet off his head. There's no way for a professor to behave, sir. And then the couple in Ocoee, the BMW couple who got into a disagreement with some kids on e-bikes and ended up trying to run the one kid down, made contact, hitting the youngster on his e-bike.
Mm-hmm. Genius.
What else? Do we have anything else here? Oh, yeah, and just let's throw this in. I know it's easy to write this off as a rich people problem. Whoever drove onto that golf course in New Smyrna Beach onto the green and destroyed it by doing donuts.
Oh, yeah.
At the club at Venetian Bay in New Smyrna.
That's where my in-laws live.
That's...
Dude, they didn't just...
7,000 square feet of turf destroyed, estimated repair to be more than $150,000.
Yeah, they didn't just do like a donut that you've seen on a golf course. One single donut. It is bad. All right.
That's some of the bad stuff this week.
Where's the power flusher?
Let me get that ready to go here.
While you do, we have somebody that texted in, said, try to send a pic. We can't get pictures on our text line, but it said, I'm wearing my BWO shirt today. Thanks. Represent.
All right. As you said, let's flush it all away and you get onto the good stuff.
Feels good doing that, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah, let's do something else that feels good. Virtual fencing. You think, oh, who cares about that? That's stupid. No. Virtual fencing may allow thousands more cattle to be ranched on land rather than in barns, which means it's going to be grass-fed, and hopefully they get the beef prices down. I'm just hoping. You know what they say, hope in one hand. Oh, this woman rescued a cat that survived, Pat, in a derelict bathroom for 2 years. Uh-huh. I'm guessing they're talking about a park bathroom. That's where the derelicts hang out, right? Pow!
Javier was in there.
Pow to the cat.
Doing a foot tap in the stall next door.
Yeah, the cat's gone. This guy's a sicko. Okay, elephant news. A virus that kills more elephants than any other cause is finally defeated. They had like an elephant AIDS going on, and they solved it. So, pow! Save the big guys. Bring back circuses. What?
Is the elephant AIDS thing your assessment of the situation?
That's what I'm guessing. If it's a deadly virus.
It's always good to just guess.
Hey, walking that was alleged. Walking just 4,000 steps 1 to 2 days a week, Pat, may help older women live longer. Good. With everything women go through, with like birthing, periods, what's the thing where you're plumbing? Menopause. Good news for the ladies. You go through all that hard stuff, then you live longer. Pow! All right, this is some, they have Welsh puppies that are helping stop the wildlife poachers in Africa. Yeah. Rhino lives matter. Pow! And then, look at this. I think there's even more good news. We got a whole pack of volleyball players that bought their janitor a car. But we're going to end on a super happy one, people. Crushed by a car. You think, oh my God. A stranger comforted him until help arrived. He's under the car. She never got, how you get that idiot strength, the adrenaline or whatever, where you can lift an entire 6,000-pound car.
Yeah, PCP strength.
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah. She didn't get it. Instead, she sat there and held his hand and kept it. She's like, help's coming, sir, help's coming. Now they're getting married. Pow, pow, pow. Sorry, I just spit all over you, I think.
All right, that's cool, man. I'm going to go run down to the derelict restroom and clean up before Lunch and Tacos commercial-free Workday Rock Block.